Imagine a weapon so ahead of its time that it could fire multiple shots in rapid succession. In the 15th century, Leonardo da Vinci, the ultimate Renaissance man, is famous for his breathtaking paintings. But did you know he was also an extraordinary inventor? From flying machines to diving suits, Da Vinci's mind was centuries ahead of its time. He was a master of science, master of the arts, master of war. His revolutionary designs were capable of unparalleled destruction. They were the most advanced weapons of their day. Yet, no proof exists that they were ever constructed. Today, we're diving into one of his wildest creations, the machine gun, or, as he called it, the 33-barreled organ. This wasn't just a sketch. It was a groundbreaking concept that could have rewritten the rules of Renaissance warfare. But how did it work? And why was it never built? Stick around as we uncover the genius behind this invention, its mechanics, and its surprising legacy in modern warfare. Let's get started. But before that, I have something special for you. Are you ready to upgrade your engineering game? At JLCMC.com, the world's fastest-growing mechatronic components marketplace, the most in-demand products are just a click away. From precision linear actuators, ball screws, and timing pulleys, to couplings, aluminum profiles, and industrial bearings, JLCMC is the go-to source for makers, engineers, and manufacturers worldwide. Need something fast? Over 600,000 parts are in stock and ready to ship in 24 hours. And every part comes with free 2D, 3D CAD downloads. No delays, no guesswork. And here's the best part. New users get up to $70 in coupons instantly. That's right, quality components plus real savings from day one. Don't waste time searching a dozen sites. Get everything you need, faster, cheaper, and smarter at JLCMC.com. Sign up now, grab your $70 welcome bonus, and start building smarter. First, let's set the stage. It's the late 1400s, the height of the Renaissance. Italy is a patchwork of city-states. Florence, Milan, Venice, all fighting for power. Warfare is brutal, with swords, crossbows, and slow-loading cannons dominating the battlefield. Cannons were powerful, but they had a major flaw. They took forever to reload, leaving armies vulnerable. In a heated battle, this delay could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Enter Leonardo da Vinci, the ultimate Renaissance man. You know him for masterpieces like the Mona Lisa or The Last Supper, but did you know he was also a visionary military engineer? In 1482, Leonardo wrote to Ludovico Sforza, the Duke of Milan, offering not just his artistic talents, but also his groundbreaking engineering skills. Leonardo's imagination gave rise to a host of revolutionary ideas. Among his war machines was the armored car, an early concept of the modern tank. This vehicle was designed to be covered in thick plates, bristling with cannons on all sides, and powered by a series of cranks turned by men inside. It was meant to roll onto the battlefield, impervious to enemy attacks. Another terrifying creation was his scythed chariot, essentially a war cart equipped with rotating blades extending from its sides, designed to mow down enemy troops as it charged across the battlefield. Leonardo also dreamed of taking humanity to the skies. His aerial screw was a remarkable precursor to the modern helicopter, featuring a spiral design that he believed could lift off when rotated rapidly. Then there were his massive crossbows, so large they could launch projectiles the size of telephone poles. These siege weapons were built for devastating power, capable of breaching fortress walls with a single shot. Leonardo's ingenuity wasn't limited to weapons. He envisioned mobile bridges that armies could carry and assemble in minutes, allowing troops to cross rivers and ravines quickly. One of his boldest ideas? The 33-barreled organ, a multi-barreled weapon that could fire faster than anything else in his time. It featured rows of barrels arranged like organ pipes, designed to provide continuous firepower by allowing one row to reload while another fired. This wasn't just a drawing, it was a vision of modern warfare, born 400 years too early. From land to sky, Leonardo's inventions blended art, science, and engineering, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in his era. So, what exactly was Leonardo's machine gun? The design was deceptively simple, yet incredibly advanced for its time. While one row of barrels fired, the other two rows could cool down and be reloaded, creating what Leonardo envisioned as a near-continuous barrage of fire. The barrels were front-loaded and attached to a hinge, allowing them to tilt downward for easier reloading. A screw mechanism or rotating platform was designed to shift the rows of barrels into firing position. This rotation wasn't just a clever engineering feature, it was a precursor to modern machine gun mechanisms, where barrels rotate to disperse heat and maintain continuous firing. This alternating system was brilliant in overcoming the era's biggest challenge, long reload times. At a time when even the most advanced cannons required minutes to reload after each shot, this invention could have revolutionized warfare. What's even more impressive is that the entire setup was mounted on wheels, making it mobile. It wasn't confined to stationary defense. It could be moved across battlefields or even deployed on warships. This mobility added a layer of strategic versatility that many Renaissance weapons lacked. Leonardo also addressed a critical issue often overlooked in early firearm design: recoil. Firing multiple barrels simultaneously could destabilize the weapon. But Leonardo, always thinking ahead, incorporated features to counteract this. While we don't know exactly how effective his recoil countering mechanism would have been, the very fact that he considered it highlights his forward-thinking approach. This wasn't just a weapon, it was a glimpse into the future of artillery. The 33-barreled organ represented a massive leap forward in the concept of rapid-fire weaponry. So, why didn't Leonardo's machine gun redefine warfare? The short answer: the 15th century just wasn't ready. First, crafting 33 precise barrels and a rotating mechanism required precision and materials that simply didn't exist. The technology of Da Vinci's time was brilliant in its own way, but not quite up to this challenge. Second, military leaders were resistant to change. They relied on familiar weapons, cannons and crossbows, and weren't keen to invest in untested designs, no matter how revolutionary they looked on paper. And here's a fascinating theory. Some historians believe Leonardo might have sabotaged his own designs. Why? To prevent his inventions from being misused in destructive ways. Whether that's true or just a romantic idea, his machine gun remained a concept during his lifetime. If you enjoyed diving into this fascinating mix of history and engineering, consider supporting this channel.